Welcome to the Marine Channel from the Düsseldorf Boat Show. I've got a little rib to show you. Well, when I say little, it's actually not that little. It's 50 feet of Pirelli rib. Okay, where do we start with a 50-foot rib? Well, you start with the engines. So here we have two 600 V12s. Now this will give the boat about 51 knots. Quick enough? Not for a lot of people. There is another option for three of these, which will take it up to 64 knots. Absolutely bonkers for a 50-foot boat. There are also inboard options, so you can have a whole range of inboard Volvos on stern drives, but why would you do that when you can have these two humongous V12s? Right, let's actually go aboard and have a look. So, beautiful teak decking. We've got this great swim platform that goes round these outboards. Now remember, these outboards don't actually pivot. The heads actually stay fixed. It's just the gearboxes at the bottom that rotate, so they can be really close together like this. You don't need a huge gap, hence you can get three on as well. So we come aboard, we've got a little locker down there. Here we've got the obligatory deck shower, so we can wash down when we come out of the water. There's loads of space back here, absolutely loads. You've got a bathing platform obviously tucked in there, but just lots of space. And then we come across this main party area, socialising area. So we've got this huge U-shaped seating. This one actually flops forward, so we'll form a rear-facing seat. So that's a little trick. As I come forward, we've got these huge pop-up cleats, absolutely massive. Oh, and they're very stiff. But if I go forward, you can just see the scale of the socialising area. You've got a table that will fold out into twice that size, so give masses of space. And I can't begin to think how many people you can sit around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people probably without any problem at all. So here we've got some controls. The table is a high-low table, so that'll go up and down on the button. Now the other little control there, where it says main, this whole floor section here, right back there, lifts up on a power strut. And let's see that go up. So as that's going up, you can see that in fact, for this boat, it just provides a huge storage locker. It has actually got a generator in there, this one, but it is just a huge storage area. If you go for the inboards, obviously that becomes the engine room as well. But it's just a massive storage area for all your toys and your bits and pieces that could clutter the place up elsewhere. So just fabulous. So let's move forward again. So we've got this seat here that has some great size storage underneath, and they flip forward really nicely. And we've got speakers there, we've got a fusion controller there, so you can get your music pumping out. So let's just go forward into this huge galley area. Absolutely massive. There's two sides to it, and if you like your drinks and food cold, you've no problem there, and I'll show you that in a second. So let's start here. So you've got an enormous sink, loads of space there. This lid folds down obviously to give you more workspace. That's actually just providing access. Under here we've got a 2-burner hob, and if we look down here, we've got a great size fridge there. In here we've got our bins, and in fact that little cover there gives you access to the top of the bin should you need it. In here we've got loads of storage and a drawer here that you might, I don't know, put cutlery in or anything else. Then on the other side we've got an ice maker here, so you'd have ice on tap for your drinks, and on this side a freezer. Then here we've got lots more workspace. But under there we've got a sort of food preparation area, but that does have a drain there. So if you were doing anything that was wet, it can drain away. Under there we've got more storage, perhaps that's cutlery with the dividers. And under here, a storage for bottles or glasses, probably in fact, for the height. So an amazing galley. It's right by the dining area obviously, so easy to pass food over. Now look at that one. Water and gasoline. That's where you're going to put all that gasoline you're going to need. Now, really nice feature. So if this boat is stern moored, obviously you've got no problem on the back, but if you come alongside and you need to hop off the side, you've got a step here which folds down, so you can easily get up onto the side. You've got some teak decking to stand on, but look at this cool section. You've got the tyre imprint. This is a Pirelli after all, rolling down the side there. So that's really cool. Okay, let's go to the helm. Who wouldn't want to go to the helm? So we're immediately faced with 3 bolstered seats. So these bolsters fold down if you want them to, so you can sit or just stand to drive. Interestingly, the wheel is in the middle, so you've got people sitting either side of you if you want, but let's just have a look what we've got here. So we've got our wheel, we've got our bow thruster, we've got 2 huge screens, we've got our steering compass on the centre line, which is where it should be. We've got all our switch gear here, we've got our remote for those screens, and here we've got this beautiful throttle for those huge 600 engines. Now this engine setup has a joystick as well, so you've got the ability to literally manoeuvre the boat, a bit like a video game. But you also got the skyhook function there, so press that and the boat will stay exactly where it is when you pressed it. So it works through GPS and will hold the boat in the position you want it to be in, so you can leave the helm and go and put fenders on or whatever you might do. Also got a wireless charging pad there for your phone. Very, very cool helm. Visibility, fabulous. Really raked windscreen. It's a heck of an angle, but still great visibility. You've got those side screens. Either side you've got doors. So superb visibility all round. And if you need to look behind, then you've got a great view there as well. Now before we go down below, I'm just going to go around to the foredeck, because it's quite special down here as well. Really nice rails, but deep sides as well. Because of those tubes on the outside, you've got deep sides. Very safe place to be. Up on the bow, you've got a really nice seating area there, certainly 3 if not 4. You've got cup holders, and then if we turn this way, you've got a nice sun pad, headrests up there, you've got more cup holders, and you can see here this element of the cushion flops out to allow the light to go into the cabin, which we'll go and see in a minute. You've of course got your Fusion controller up here, because you've got some nice big speakers, so you don't want to be without your sounds up here. And another really cool feature, we've got this tyre tread again, the Pirelli tyre tread on this hatch. So if you did need to go off the bow, that's non-slip. But if I just pop this up as well, you can see down here the anchor locker with windlass and the anchor disappearing out through the hull there. So a very cool foredeck and a very sociable foredeck. Right, let's go down and have a look what the accommodation is on this little rib. So here it is. Wow, it's not so little, is it? So let's start at the bow. We have a really nice size double berth. Not masses of space around it, but ample, no problem at all. You've got a little shelf there for all your nooks and bits. You've got speakers in here. You've got reading lights. You've got another Fusion controller there. So because it's tapered, I think your head would be at this end, hence the reading lights. Here we've got a kind of storage unit, dressing table, I guess. It's literally just storage with decent sized cupboard in there and another one in there. Let's just go back here because you've got more storage here. There's loads of storage on this boat. But behind here, you've got all your switchgear. Very nicely laid out. And then over here, another bit of storage. If I just pop this one open, you've got access to more systems behind there. So let's just close that up. Now, going aft under the cockpit, you've got these extra 2 berths. So another 2 berths, so it could be for your children or a couple. But again, you've got some good storage down the side there. And here we've got good size hanging locker. And here again, access to systems. It's not bad for light down here. You've got ports here, got ports all down the side in the roof. You've got one there, and then over that forward bunk, you've got the one that we saw up on the foredeck there. Nice, long, cracky, you could put a ball gown in there, couldn't you? Locker there. And then the last element is the bathroom. Nicely fitted. This is a rib with sink. Over here, we've got a loo. Now you've got the deck shower, but you do actually have up here a rainfall shower head as well. So it's going to get a bit wet in here, but everything's waterproof, not a problem. Designed to be like that, and the water drains away through that grate there. So really funky accommodation down here. Let's go back up. Wow, what a machine. Little rib, not quite. 50-foot rib, absolutely. 50 foot of total outdoor extreme opulence. It's an amazing boat and suited to one kind of lifestyle, enjoying life. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a beast of a boat, and if you have enjoyed it, please do subscribe, come on our journey, see the boats that we're filming for you. Do hit that alarm button as well, that little bell symbol, because when we can let you know when any new ones come along. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.